All right, so this one is solving quadratic equations by factoring. The biggest thing is obviously understanding factoring and then setting equal to 0 to solve for x. The diamond method is my go-to for factoring, but here are some tips. First, you need to write out the factors of C and write out the pairs of them. So I'll show you guys how to do it with this problem. But that would be the factors for C. Then you need to make sure to write it in ax squared plus bx plus c form, which is standard form. And you need to do that first because otherwise you cannot factor. And if you look in this problem, we've got equals 18 instead of equals 0, so we're going to need to move over that 18. So let's take a peek at the problem. X squared plus 7x, and then it equals 18. I'm going to move over that 18, so I have minus 18 equals 0. Then I'm going to want to look at the factors of 18, negative 18, that will add up to 7. So that means writing out my factor pairs, my positive factor is the larger one and my negative one is the smaller one, since we are getting a positive when we add up. So we have 18 and negative 1, negative 2 and 9, and then we have negative 3 and 6. When we check out what those add up to, we see that 17, 7, and 3, which means that negative 2 and 9 are my two factors. They multiply to be negative 18, and they add to be positive 7. So then I write that as x minus 2 times x plus 9. You can see that from the diamond, equals 0. 0 product property means if I have two things multiplied together and they equal 0, I can then set them both equal to 0 and solve for x. So let me get rid of this extra lines that I drew in there. All right, so I'm just going to write that out so you guys visually see it. The 0 product property means that we can set both pieces equal to 0. So that means I'm going to have x minus 2 equals 0 and x plus 9 equals 0. X equals 2 and x equals negative 9. And those are my solutions that I found by factoring. And one other thing to note, you may see solutions, you may see zeros, you may see x-intercepts. They are all the same thing. Solutions, zeros, and x-intercepts all mean the same thing. We are finding that value for x, which is our solution, which then is the point that it crosses on the x-axis. So they're all identical, so when you see either one of those three, that's what you know you need to do.